All right, so this is how I made over $1 million literally selling free websites to people. So you can see right here, 1.07 mil. We're doing like 184 grand a month right now, 607 active subscribers. Let me just refresh this so you see that it's actually real. So there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. There you go. So legit, made over $1 million. How did I actually make over $1 million selling free websites? Well, let me go ahead and show you, okay? So first of all, I want you to understand like what it is that we actually sell. So what we sell is a $297 a month go high level system. And I personally sell this to contractors and home service businesses, okay? And the reason being is that number one, they have a lot of money, and number two, they can't for the life of them figure any of this shit out. So that's where you come in. Now, the system that we sell to people all starts out with the website, right? So let me just show you what that looks. This is, oh, whoopsie daisy. This is one of the websites that we basically have. So I'll show you a couple of them. Like this is for a concrete company. We've got one for a plumber, landscaper, porch design, fucking basement dude, like literally anything. It's the same exact template every single time, just slightly customized, some different pictures, different text, and that's it. Okay. Takes like 30 minutes to build out. I kid you not. So now we've got three systems in here, right? So obviously we've got the website, but a website alone doesn't really do much. So that's why we have a system behind it so that you can keep charging these people. So number one is missed call text back. So what does that mean? Whenever someone rings this phone number, which is, by the way, our phone number, we own it. So good for you because now they're more likely to stay. We will basically go ahead and see, did they pick up the call or not? If not, we can reach back out to that lead and make sure that they come through so that the contractor gets that job. And literally, one job can pay for your entire year of service, or, it's not really service, but of systems. That's how this is just such an easy sell for people and how it's just such a no-brainer to do this, okay? Because it's just $297 a month, and if it just gets them one job, it basically makes sense. So then we've got the auto 5-star reviews. So what that means is if we scroll down here a little bit so you get to see some of the website. Okay, it's not a good example. Let me go to this guy. Hold on. I'm looking for one that actually has a fucking Google My Business. God damn it. Yeah, so this guy here. So if we click on leave us a review, we're basically making sure people don't get bad reviews and we automatically ask them for reviews. So if someone wants to leave a 1, 2, or 3-star review, it just goes here. Private feedback never goes to Google. Okay, so your contractor now gets protected from that bad review. Just think of it. If you're looking for a plumber and you type into Google plumber, you're going to get like the 3 first results to pop up. If that guy's got like a 3.5 out of 5 rating, you think you're going to go with that guy? No. That's exactly why we have this and why it's so valuable for contractors. And if it's a 4 or 5-star review, we bring them straight to the page where they can only get good reviews. Like, look, he's only got 5-star reviews because of this system and he gets business from it, right? Then automatic lead follow up. So if we go to like this guy, for example, whenever we fill out this form or this chat widget or whatever it might be, and we click on send, number one, the contractor is going to get a notification on his phone, not as a text message, not an email. Okay. I know all these shitty contractor websites like, oh, we'll send your lead to your email and then it takes 5 days to respond. We send it as a text so they immediately get it. And then on top of that, we will follow up with those leads via text message as well for them. And you could even put AI behind this, guys, like, and make this even more valuable and even better. So super, super valuable for these contractors, right? Because how easy is it for them to just, if you've ever called a contractor, like you needed a plumber or an electrician or whatever, think of like, okay, you call the first guy, he didn't pick up. Did he ever get back to you? Probably not. So he lost that job. He lost the job that you were going to give him. So this prevents that basically. That's why it's such a valuable thing. And everything goes into the mobile app from Go High Level, which, by the way, if you want all my shit for free and you want a 30-day trial of Go High Level, link in the description. So quick shameless plug. Everything basically goes into the mobile app. This makes it more sticky as well so that they stay with your system because now, okay, well, I got this entire system. I'm using the phone number. It's all in the app, so it's all kind of together. And that's just what these guys all want. They want like a one-stop shop for literally everything for their business, which is exactly what you can be. So why is this valuable? Number one, it's really fucking easy to sell. If you're thinking of doing SMMA or whatever it might be, some high ticket stuff, you will have a tough time if you are not good at sales and don't have any experience, and you will probably fail and quit. Here, I'm not saying it's super, super easy. Like you're going to, people are just going to throw money at you, but it's way easier than trying SMMA. I promise you. Then number two, you're using the same template for everyone. And if you use my stuff, you just get one for free. So you don't even have to create it and you get the SOP. Okay. So it's the same thing for everyone, not like manual labor. You just do it one time and there you go. Now you get $297 a month forever. And then even better, you can just get a $5 an hour virtual assistant to do this entire thing for you. Okay. So you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do any button pressing. This is literally the first thing I did 10 days after I started this. I swear to God. So literally $5 VA, get them on like project based or whatever, and they just do all this stuff for you. So the only thing you have to do is talk to contractors and close more deals, make more money. Okay. And now for all you guys that are like, yeah, Michael, but it takes me 5 clients to go ahead and like actually get the same as like one Facebook ads client. Okay, sure, dude. That's why we have the McDonald's upsell. Now you're probably wondering, what the fuck is that? So the McDonald's upsell is basically once you've already got them in your pocket, you already got their credit card in hand, and you're like, okay, would you like some fries with your burger? You want a large Coke or a big Coke? Okay. Yeah, I want everything. So what you're gonna ask them is you're going to be like, hey, Mr. Contractor, do you want some SEO with your website? Do you want some AI with your website? Do you want Facebook ads with your website? And you're going to sell them those $100 a month to $1,500 a month things, like whatever you want on the back end when you already have them as a customer, because it is so much easier to sell someone when you already have their card information, when they already know you, when you've already done something for them. I guarantee you it's going to be so much easier for you to get them to commit to you. So $297 front door offer all the way. Promise you. Now, how do you actually get clients, right? So that's obviously an important question as well. So there's a couple of ways. We've got the ways that you can do if you don't have a lot of money, and then we've got the ways that you can do if you do have a lot of money or some money, right? So personally, I started out with not a lot of money, so most of you probably will as well. So what I would recommend is cold calling and doing cold SMS. So what does that mean? Okay, I have videos on all these things, by the way, if you want more information on it. But cold calling is you're just going to get phone numbers off of Google Maps. You're going to take your phone and you're going to call these people and try to sell them something like, hey, I already made you a website. Do you want to see it? Yeah, no. Okay, cool. Boom. And try and get them on a meeting. Cold SMS, you would send them that text message first. And then the people that respond positively, those you would just call up. And then meta ads, you're basically just running an ad on Facebook or on Instagram, and then you bring them to a landing page where they can see like a little video or something like that about you, so they get to know you, they get to know what you do, and build some trust. Then they book a call and you try to close them, right? Same thing goes for cold call and cold SMS. You book them a call and then you try to close them, right? Obviously, not everyone's going to close. It's going to depend on how good you are at sales. Luckily for you, you can be absolutely terrible at sales and still win with this, because that's exactly the model that we're going for. And that's why it's so beautiful. So it is really not that difficult from a guy. I'm not going to lie. I don't really have the backstory here saying like, oh, I'm like below average intelligence or whatever. Like, I'm not. I'm pretty technical. I know what the fuck I'm doing. But I wasn't always like that. I came from a background where I was like trying to become an electrician, and I completely sucked at that and failed at it. Everyone basically called me stupid, but I did continue to believe in myself and continue to grow and make things better. And I genuinely believe the same for you guys. If you just stick to this and you learn the skills, because it took me like 6 months to get my first client, and then I got 15 in a week, right? You will succeed. You just need to do these 2 things if you're just starting out and you don't know how to sell yet, to learn how to sell, to learn how to talk to people. And if you don't quit, you will win. I'm not saying it's super, super easy and that it's just going to come like that, but it is very possible. Even if you're from India or you're like from buttfuck nowhere, I have seen so many people win where everything was stacked against them that genuinely there is no excuse that you could give me to say that it's not going to work for you or it's not possible. If you have the will to win, you can do this, and I'm here to back you up for it. So link in the description if you do want that, and get to work.